Why do men die early? Do you know that prostate cancer is the leading cause of death in men above 40 years? My name is Dr. Somtochukwu Inyaga, and I am a clinical research pharmacist with a PhD and 21 years of post-graduation experience in the field of ethnomedicine. Statistics have shown that 1 in every 3 males is suffering from an enlarged prostate. And are you aware that if prostate enlargement is not taken care of on time, it leads to prostate cancer? Do you know anybody who is above 40 years? Your father, your brother, or even your husband? Or are you a man above the age of 40 and you are having difficult urinating, or you are suffering from pains when you urinate, or you urinate frequently at night so you are able to sleep and wake up rejuvenated? Or are you suffering from erectile dysfunction or lack of libido? If you suffer from any of these symptoms, then this is for you. The challenge most men have is that prostate is an ailment most people suffer from and die in silence because they're unable to share that experience with people because it's something private, some are ashamed to share. But this is not time to be ashamed. This is time to take the bull by the horn and begin to look for a solution to this challenge. Because people suffering from enlarged prostates, the experience is so discomforting. At times, the ureter is blocked, they're unable to urinate, and they have to be catheterized, pass a catheter into their bladder to drain urine into a urine bag, and then they have to carry this urine bag around as a fend for the family. And imagine those who are suffering from loss of libido, and then this has scattered or is about to break their marriage homes because the man sees his wife, he's unable to perform his role, and then the wife mistakes it that he has gone outside to help himself and then has come back home to ignore her. And then in some cases, the man actually is aroused, but he's unable to sustain an erection to perform his role to his wife in the home. It's always so embarrassing. And imagine you having to spend through the night, and all through the night you are urinating. From time to time, you wake up in the morning, sort of feeling stronger, you're feeling tired. And then, worst case scenario, if you don't take care of this on time, it gets to a point when your children begin to carry you up and down. You become a burden to your children at old age. Instead of aging gracefully, you become a burden to your children, both financial and physical burden. And then another challenge that these men have is that even those on medication, because there are 2 options. The doctor starts you first on medication, and then if the case worsens, the next option is a surgery. I know for surgery, it's 50-50 for the top surgery. Some go in there, come out successful, some go in there and come out and it's not successful. In the aspect of medication as well, most of the medication used for treating this prostate enlargement, they are designed to suppress testosterone as a way to get the prostate to shrink in size. The challenge is any medication that suppresses testosterone does 3 things to the man if you keep taking it. First of all, the man begins to experience loss in libido. Secondly, the man begins to have erectile dysfunction. And thirdly, the man begins to have an enlarged breast. And it's always very painful as well. So in all this, the best solution is the natural solution, which I will provide for you. But first, let us have this conversation. What other advice do your doctors or physician give you while you are on medication, treating any ailment? They'll normally ask you, take more water, take more fruits, take more vegetables. Which means those natural fruits and vegetables play a role in your recovery process. If not, they would have asked you to take more meat pie, take more burger, take more shawarma, and all the rest of those processed foods. So you see, the solution is already around you and in nature. You see, the challenge is that we've been meant, to believe this narrative that herbal products or natural products, they are not standardized, they don't have dosage, and in fact, they tell you that, they'll always say, one herb cures everything. How possible? And then based on that, you neglect the solution God has put around you. You see, I'm of the opinion that any ailment prevalent in a particular location, the solution is around there. God will not take the solution to an ailment we suffer from in Nigeria and go and put the solution in America, or put it in Australia, or somewhere in Europe. Before the advent of aeroplanes and ships and cars, were people able to travel the world with the speed we travel today? In those days, if you were to travel abroad, it might be 3 months voyage or 6 months voyage to go from here to US. So let us say you are suffering from prostate enlargement now, and then your solution is in US. Before they bring it back from there to you, you're already gone. So that means if this ailment, you're suffering from it in Nigeria, the solution is right here and just around you. What does not have life cannot keep life. So in these natural herbs you see, they are living. And so there is something in them that is also living, which when it enters you also activates some aspect of you that also gets you whole and well. Have you heard of the plant soursop? Yeah, you've heard of soursop, right? It's all around you, right? Have you also heard of that root, ginger? It's all around you, right? Very good. Are you aware that soursop naturally contains some phytochemicals like acetogenin, whose role it is to lead to apoptosis of cancerous cells in your body? As you are also aware that soursop also has some phytonutrients that are able to enter into your system and go straight to the prostate and shrink it without tampering with the hormones, without causing any harm or damage to the system. This same soursop, the phytonutrients in it are able to also regulate blood sugar, regulate blood pressure, help with edema or fluid retention, that's enabling you pass out food free like a diuretic, and even regenerate your liver and also help with kidney health. It's right there with you in nature. Ginger on its own has its role to play in pain relief, also as an anti-inflammatory agent. So a combination of these two in the right proportion is already a solution to this challenge you are facing right now. So I tell you that ANSA Soursop with ginger tea is the solution to these challenges you are facing right now. Now, not just any soursop you see out there. Remember, this one is specially formulated. So we say it's not a regular soursop, just get the soursop, dry the leaves, and that's it. No. Some soursop tea out there are formulated as beverage, not for medicinal purposes. This one is pharmaceutically prepared. That means starting from when it was planted in our plantation, it was planted organically and grown without chemical fertilizers on the right loamy soil. And then there's also a time to harvest natural leaves to get the potency at its height or at its peak. So a time of harvest also matters. Then after harvesting again, there's also a process of curating it to activate the phytochemicals that is required to elicit those medicinal actions in the body. And then the mode of processing also matters. And then when you come to the ginger as well, it's not just any kind of ginger. It's a particular species of ginger. And when it is harvested, there's a time of harvest. And when you're done, there's also a malting process it must go through to also activate its medicinal component as well, before you now combine it and then we granulated it before it was packed. As we speak, this is the only granulated soursop with ginger tea in the world today, and the technology is patented. So it's not just any soursop tea. All right? And that's why for ANSA, we are able to tell you this is the dose. The research work was done, and then we knew the actual ratio of soursop component and ginger component that will come together to give the medicinal effect we want to get on the prostate. And then we know the dose as well, dosage you will take to give the treatment you require. Which is why we can boldly tell you, if you take this dose for this length of time, then in 8 weeks, you'll be fine. So, ANSA Soursop tea has the right dosage and also time for which you will see the result. So, this tea comes in 25 tea bags inside this packet. It's 25 tea bags, just like this, right? And each tea bag like this has the right quantity of the granulated soursop and ginger components inside it. And then, while we're making this tea bag, some teas out there, what they use to bag it are polyester tea bags, which is cheaper. But polyester tea bags contain microfilms of plastic, which will still cause you cancer later on down the line. So for those who want to go for cheap products, that's the challenge you have there. Ours is done with 100% cotton paper tea bags, which is the food grade. It's more expensive, but it is safer. And then in some teas out there, this aloe pack they used to pack it is not the food grade one. So it also causes problem down the line. But ours is properly packed with the food grade aloe pack. So it is safe for consumption. And then some of them, when you open the tea bag, the packing is such that it doesn't protect the tea bag inside. For this one, this is airtight. So when you open it, you can never see humidity or anything. Everything is as it is, freshly packed the way it is. Whenever you get it and you open it, freshly packed, ready for use. And then this product comes with money back guarantee. 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. You will just have to do one thing for me. Before you start taking the tea, please go and do a PSA test. It's called PSA, which is Prostate Specific Antigen Test, to get the size of your enlarged prostate before you start. Alright? Then, how to take this tea, keep that result well, then start taking this tea. How you take it is, take one tea bag like this, put it in a tea cup, put in hot water in a teacup, and then let's do it together. It's fun, right? So, here's my hot water. Here's my teacup. You pour in the hot water into the teacup. That's enough. And then you neatly open the tea bag. You get it out, and then just drop it in to the teacup and allow it to brew for 15 to 20 minutes. That's all. Once it gets to 15-20 minutes, simply drink all the content. And the best time to take this is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. If you're an early riser, you can take it by 6 o'clock in the morning on an empty stomach. Then wait for 1 hour before you drink, you eat your food, you have your breakfast. Okay? And if you have any other medications you take for any other thing, any element you have, just take it after 1 hour. It won't interfere with this. Alright? Then go about your normal day. Then in the evening, precisely 12 hours after, if you took it by 6 a.m. in the morning, then 6 p.m. in the evening, take another tea bag, put it in a teacup, wait for 15-20 minutes to brew, and then drink. Then 1 hour after, have your dinner. That's it. You're done for the day. Now, keep taking this tea morning and evening. Like I said, if it's 6 o'clock in the morning you took it, take it 6 in the evening. If it's 7 a.m. in the morning you took it, take the next one 7 p.m. Alright? Because its mechanism of action is time dependent, not concentration dependent. So make sure in every 12 hours it's in your system. Okay? Then take it like this consecutively for 8 weeks. When you're done on the 8th week, please return back to the laboratory and do your PSA test again. And then see for yourself the difference in the size of your prostate. Believe you me, if you take this tea judiciously, because most people take it for granted because it's a tea. You drink it today, you won't drink it for 2 days time, you drink it again, you just take it for granted because it's a tea. Please take it judiciously and show me before and after. And if there was no change in the size of your prostate, enlarged prostate gland, reach out to me. I'll refund your money in full. No questions asked. All I need is evidence of the PSA test you did before you started, then evidence you took it religiously all through the 8 weeks, and then give me your PSA test after, and we're good to go. Now let me share something with you. Oh, lest I forget, my tea is ready, even though it's not yet, okay, you can see, it's not yet, it's ready. Beautiful thing, it's not bitter, just tastes fine. And you keep sipping it until you're done drinking the whole tea. Now, discussing further, in countries like China and Japan, they have a tea culture. In fact, in China, one of the secrets to waking up feeling fine, without inflammation, without feeling like you need stickers all over you to get together and get up, is they take ginger tea last thing at night before they go to bed. Just fresh ginger, cut it, put it in hot water, allow it brew, and they drink before they go to bed. When they wake up in the morning, they wake up feeling better, no inflammation. In Japan, they have this tea culture. They have this tofu. They take us as well. These are all natural fruits, natural fruits and vegetables. They use brew tea and they drink. And their life expectancy, people get as old as 90, 95, 100 and naturally, just by eating healthy, taking teas, and exercising well. And you see them aging with grace. You can do the same for yourself too. Make food your medicine. And be rest assured, you've taken the first bold step to living a healthy lifestyle and aging with grace. So, to get your own ANSA Soursop tea, all you need to do is reach out to the person who sent you this video and then ask them to guide you on how to get to the stockist closest to you so you can get your own ANSA Soursop tea. And the price is affordable. It's 25,000 for a packet of 25 tea bags. Okay? 25,000 naira only. And you need to get your own very soon because in Nigeria, prices are not stable. Things are always going up. Okay? And so, for example, ginger. Those who know about ginger knows how the price of ginger drops. One day you are buying 40 kg bag at 150,000 for dry ginger. And then next day they tell you that the same ginger now is now 600,000 naira for 50 kg bag and the rest of them. So, aside that also, the prices of things generally, both packing material and all that, they're on the rise. So get your own copy now. Then some will say 25,000 is too much. I say, okay, have you tried the cost of surgery? The cheapest top surgery in Nigeria today in a good hospital is about 1.2 million. That's it.